lost our minds in the darkness of night. We live to die. We lose our souls every day. We lost our minds. We don't remember what's wrong and what's right. The world is dead, but we stayed. 'Cause we are born as living fights. We live to die. We live to die. And we surrounded by the night. We live to die. We are shadows in the neon light. We are shadows in the neon light. Shadows in the neon. We are We are just shadows.
Hey, what's going on, folks? We're gonna do a quick break time. Get some AF the PEX Legends on. All right. Blender is one of those things that makes me confused on what I want to do. I don't want to update it all the time, but I also don't want to have to quit Steam on one thing just to run another thing if I'm playing a game and I want to run Blender over here and do stuff while we wait, or if I'm playing another game or whatever. That is the journey. That is the journey that we have at hand. Actually, there's so much I have to try and figure out. But yeah, I just cut my hair. Just cut my hair. It was getting like too crazy. It was flipping me out, you know. Dude, there's so many testing things. Like, I don't know. My room just got way messy again. And I'm like, son of a gun. I just went through a whole process to clean it. Now I'm back to square of one. But yes. Interesting things to add. I haven't got any response from freaking LDO or Big Tree in regards to, you know, Z stuff. Well, that's a little rough to deal with. Now I'm trying to figure out the best way does this help? Wonder if this helps. Wonder if this helps. Okay, this might help. This might help. So here's the idea. Might help. Since what I'm using. So sideways action, you see that? Boom. If you were to look at the side of the thing that I printed, right? What I was showing you in the thing. Like you could definitely see there on the edge, right? Like if you was looking at it sideways, you'll have all this light there. If you're looking at the front, you know, semi-side, you'll have a ring around it. Now, the other situation, I don't know why I just did that, but I did. Good for me. Now that's stuck on there. I don't know where the other... Oh, it's right here in front of me. So then the other situation, which is what I was trying to show you here, is that if I had light shining, I guess I can't really show you this without having LEDs. But the other way is kind of similar, but you really wouldn't see different angle, right? You really wouldn't see the light from the side too much, but then I don't know how to... Oh gosh, ads again. Ads again. Good old ads. Ads hanging out. All right. Good old ad ruse. Big time. Big time. Okay, back. So then, like, the other option, maybe there's just two options, right? Like, you really can't see the light from the side there, you know, like the ring, but it should provide some ambient light through the back. That's kind of like the two differences is what I was trying to show you. Maybe providing two different options. Well, this is just what I'm testing as far as like things and signs and whatever, you know what I mean? I think I have to do some post-processing sanding on this if I just don't want to reprint this. Just to get the sizing of, especially this A portion of it. I got it stuck on there. Started to actually rip the cap, trying to get it off, but it's fine. Not enough to reprint it, but I might have to do that just to. But then again, do I make another one? I'm thinking about making another one using the wood filled filament. I think that would be cool too. I don't think that would look bad. Unknown. Unknown. I did see some pictures on the Etsy, as far as like I did see some, not so much on the sides of their prints, but on the front. So I'm wondering if they do some post processing on the sides. Some of them that had flat prints, it looked like there was. Like this wouldn't be too bad since it's all one color. And this is salvageable, so I think I might just run with it. I don't know that I finally did get the supports off inside. Scratched the crap out of the inside. Good thing it's just the inside. So I don't know if I want to post-process this, spend any, you know, much time sanding it down like, you know, you see. Or if I just want to fix, sand down the inner portion of this to make it fit better. $35 days left. 35? 5? Yeah. I'm really just, I don't know what to do about this multicolor thing. Okay, so I think the thing is, what I was thinking about while I was in the shower was that I feel like I'm being super impatient with the multicolor thing because ultimately I want a tool changer, right? Need a Core XY for that. So regardless if I figure out and get one that already has it, or I build one, or I buy, I don't think I want to buy a huge, okay. At the very least, I want a 500 millimeter by 500 millimeter, or somewhere near that. The one hang up that I have on the big one, the Cobra 3 Max, the one hang up I have there is that I don't know how much we can fix, or you know, whatever settings, or you know, how much of the settings we could change to get it to a point that, like, can we get enough, do we have the ability to have enough settings to make it print fine? I think that's my biggest hang up with that. I don't mind it having a filament changer. I don't mind that at all. Like, it wouldn't be ideal, but at least it has the ability, if that makes sense, for the time being. But I really want the build quality, and that's probably one that I would be like, okay, buying if it had the ability to put Clipper on there and use Orca Slicer. It being kind of semi-closed system, that's pretty much the big hang up. Now, at the same time, there wasn't questionable Does it print fine? That wasn't questionable. Then I would probably just get it because it'd be like, cool, that's one I don't have to dick around with. I don't have to mess around with, and I could just print like I'm printing with the Soul Oil. But that's been, you know, to be fair to it, like that's a nice machine. Like, I don't know, compared to what I'm looking at, this machine seems better. Like straight out the gate, it's printed fine until I had that little bit of a hiccup. That's probably my fault. But I mean, straight out the gate, the Benchy is better than the Benchy that I'm seeing, you know, for the Cobra 3 Max. And some of the other machines we're seeing, you know. And really, I want the build volume. And the fact that it does support the multicolor system right away. That's the, you know, that's the thing. But do I have to buy, like, let's just say I don't get it with it. Do we have to buy, do I have to buy that later? Like, what about the tubes? Is that, what's the deal with that? So if we go here, like, let's just say I get it by itself. Am I gonna have this piece? That's actually a good question. Really good question, huh? Almost looks like what is the upgrade kit? Like, I wish you gave more information. What is the upgrade kit? Oh wait, here we go. This kit makes the Cobra 3 Ace Pro compatible with the Cobra 3 Max or okay. But what about the tubes at the top? You know what I mean? What about the tube system? What about the tube system? Is that part of the system there? Is it? Okay, filament hub. This might be it. It is it. And they don't have any of the 8. Okay. So straight out the gate, like if you decide to go up to the 8 color printer, you're gonna have to buy now the 8 filament hub because I don't know. Well, if you had bought in the 4 combo, color combo later on, you'll have to buy the 8 filament hub most likely, unless it comes with it. I wouldn't see why it would if you bought the 3 color combo, but it's only like 20 bucks or something like that. I'm gonna assume 14. This doesn't have a price, but if this is 14, let's just say 30 bucks. Not too bad. So straight out the gate, even if I bought the system, I would not get the hub for it. So I wouldn't have the thing. Now, I don't really know what. Let's just draw this out here, right? I want a big size printer. A bigger than the one that's already here, which is already going to be 1.9 inches bigger than the S1 combo, or S1, you know, the S1. Wherever we can find the Anycube S1 has a build volume of 250, 250, 250. So straight out the gate, it is going to print one plate like the what unit I have now versus the S1 and the carbon, or the Centauri carbon. Straight out the gate prints 1.9 inch by 1.9 inch length and width more, and then it will be basically 3.8 inches taller. Okay. So now I want a bigger printer. So with that being said, I either gotta buy a bigger printer like the Cobra 3 Max, which now I'm just kind of confused. Like, I think the print volume is awesome. I think the ability to have the color changer is awesome. Don't know about the print quality yet. Is the oh, those are all out of stock, so it doesn't let us choose it. Now, I feel like am I even gonna be happy now at this point with the Elegoo? Like, I do want a printer that it just prints, that I don't have to dick around with, like it just prints fine. Which, to be fair, the SV06 is doing just fine at doing. Now, the question becomes, do I go down to the smaller carbon? Right? Do I go down to this smaller Centauri carbon? And that will be just it. You know, it has the enclosure. It just prints. Probably prints super awesome. You know, it's gonna have all the different build plates that, you know, we ordered with it. So that's a nice plus. And eventually you might have an AMS, right? Now, I do want a Core XY. Maybe that becomes one that I can upgrade later to a tool changer, if at all possible. But 100% sure I want the bigger volume printer. Which means, do I just buy the Giga Storm? Holy cow. That is more expensive now than I thought, so no, I will not be buying that. The Orange Storm Giga. Because I could just build at that point. So now I guess that's off the table. But it's definitely a size that I want though. An 800 by 800. Eventually, that is like the possibility of what I'm gonna build. Okay, so I'm not too worried about that. But in the meantime, can we get a bigger picture, please? I'd like a bigger picture. Trying to figure this out. Bro, like how huge is that? That's insanity. That's like a 400 by 400 by 400 by 400 plate. Wait. Oh, So essentially, I was hoping that it can print. Okay. Oh yeah, what's up with the Neptune? Wait a minute. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Okay. Yeah, see, that's just expensive. Why am I gonna buy that? There's a lot of interestingness about this printer, some of which I don't want to deal with. But there is a lot of people also doing mods on this and all that. I don't know. That's pretty much the same as the one that I already have. So I'm so lost in the sauce, man. So lost in the sauce. What to do? So the thoughts are, either keep look at this guy over here with his vanquishing whatever the heck, I can't even read from here. Ban, whatever the ban button is. Ban. So I guess the thought is, do I keep this one just start working on, you know, cancel the Centauri and just start working on the build? That's going to have the Core XY. And then, well, okay. Do I build an enclosure for this one? So that way I would take care of some of the same stuff as far as the Centauri is concerned, right? And I've printed good quality, so I know it prints fine. In that respect. Then, with that being said, then I could just work on building out the printer I want to build with this, you know, size that I want. It'll have a tool changer, you know, eventually, blah 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 blah. There you go. Then the size of this isn't too much of a, you know, it's bigger than the Centauri, so that's fine. But my only problem is then I have to start buying all a bunch of different freaking plates, right? And then if I get the bigger printer, yeah, I want everything. I want it all. I want the big quality. See, and this is where it's just like, okay, basically I want to build the XL. The Prusa XL is essentially what I want to build, right? And be cheaper. That's pretty much what I want to do. And then run full clipper, blah 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 blah. Not have to worry about anything. This is not. Ideal world, I'd just do that and we'd be done with it. But then I would still need a printer in the meantime. So do I just stick with what I have, build an enclosure? Because it prints fine. Like, I'm completely happy with the quality. Well, in comparison to what I've seen out there as I continue to look at different printers, quality's fine. It's printing the PL or the PETG fine. I mean, this is even screwed up. But I mean, once I fixed it, the quality's been good on the, you know, on the new prints. And if I built the enclosure, then I really wouldn't have to worry about. Then I could print the is it ASA, ABS, whatever. You know what I mean? I could print the TPU, I believe. I think that's the cool thing I'm thinking about. Might have to upgrade the hot end at some point in time. And then I would just have to buy different plates for it. Is what I'm thinking. Although, how much was the Centauri Carbon? What did we pay for this thing? The whole bundle? Dude, it might actually be even more on sale right now. More on sale than when we bought it. Hold on. Centauri Carbon. Dude, what the heck? Where's the auto login feature, man? Thank ya. Oh, 457. $457, basically $427.28. And then there was $30 on the shipping. Which I think was a slightly more just because it wasn't the, you know, the one combo. So right now, the full combo is $403.96. Yeah, so like 20 bucks cheaper. And I think I had to get the build plate upgrade. $375. Okay, that's right. So it was fine because I actually had to buy the feet and the hot end. Well, I don't think I bought the feet in that purchase. No, I got the glue sticks. A dual-sided build plate pack. So what the heck did we get? Okay, well, I'm pretty sure that's the one I bought. Yeah, because it came with the 4 Woodfield. So that has to be the one. And then I got the feet and the hot end. So yeah, it's about whatever. It's close enough. I already forgot where I was going with this. Ah. Well, anyways, it has all the build plates that we could want. You're gonna have the build plate for PETG, basically the textured surfaced one. Bring that over here. Look, my nuggets. That's a funny name. So you have the textured one. From what I understand, this is not showing us hardly anything. From what I understand, this is a different textured surface, so you'll get to have that as the bottom. I don't know about this speckly one. I think that probably is just a different pattern from the bottom. So possibly did not even need this. It looks like there's the smooth one, which is actually kind of what I want. I was looking for a smooth one for the Soval. Because like for instance, here, because it's textured, it has the textured, you know, on it. And I think it's just aesthetically, it could be different if it was smooth. You know, just having options. And I know the PETG wouldn't stick to it well, but it probably used the glue stick, right? So thoughts wise. Okay, you see this volume here. This is what I want. I want bigger, more. But this is fine. This is, again, this is 2 inches, almost 2, like 1.9 inches bigger than the Centauri right here. And then 3.8 inches taller than the Centauri. Now, I'm always not going to be printing this huge. So is that really a thing? Do I really need to care about that? If I just built an enclosure, will that just, you know, take care of what I just want? I don't really care about the... See, having the double-sided, man, that's nice. Where's the hot end? I think it was 320. So the 320 would be better for some of the other... some of the other stuff. I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure that I got the 0.2 millimeter. Okay. Just drop it back over here. I'm pretty much stuck on 2 options here. Just completely cancel this. Keep this. Build an enclosure. And if the hot end is not hot enough, then go ahead and just upgrade the hot end, right? Upgrade the tool. And then otherwise that should print all of the same stuff. Uh-oh. Maybe not. Maybe this is where the answer is. I don't see the ASA or ABS or whatever it was. ABA A257 jillions. Now, is this only supported filament because the hot end is only that? Guess I gotta find that now. Okay. Supposedly Orca came from the Persa slicer. Interesting now. Interesting. I could have swore it had the... So basically, now at this point, this kind of screws me up. Makes me want to just stick with the carbon, send this one back, start my build. Then I'd be left without a printer for a while, and then I'll be sad. Cry in my sleep a little bit. All right, let's see. What is the hot end temperature? Hot end temperature. Where do we see the temperature of the hot end? I don't see it. I don't see it. But ideal is this. Capable ABS ASA. And not recommended PA. Nozzle temperature is the same. So I don't know why the other one doesn't say. So it's probably fine. There might just be a... You know, maybe that's just it. Maybe I just need to upgrade the hot end, right? Which isn't that big of a deal. A lot of people upgrade that anyways because they want to do whatever they want to do, blah blah blah. Okay, so the backup, the option that I'm kind of leaning towards is sending this back, waiting on the Centauri, since it does specifically say that it prints the other stuff. As we've seen in some of the reviews look promising. And granted, it's not the size that I want, but if I'm building the size that I want anyways, then this could just be my smaller printer that I print the smaller stuff on, and it has straight out the gate, don't have to upgrade anything, don't have to do anything crazy to print the stuff that I want to print. Because if I objectively look at this as far as just the printer is concerned in itself, this is $20, $30 more. It does have the bigger volume. But then how much is it going to cost me to build an enclosure? I don't know. I'm assuming it would cost $100 because I'm assuming the plexiglass or whatever the freaking laminate freaking enclosure is going to cost, like the sheets of it to have all four, is probably not going to be that cheap for this size. Right? And then it actually has to be a lot bigger for the fact that it's not a Core XY, which means this bed comes out further. I don't know if there's a side view, but this bed comes out, you know, I don't know, what is that, like 5 inches further out this way? And maybe I have to buy a new hot end just to print the ABS and ASA. And then I also have to buy different plates for it that I want, like the smooth one. Like, that's not the end of the world. I mean, those are like stuff that I would have in my other one though. So, I mean, do I need to buy that? And maybe this just is like, this is your PETG, your AS, your PETG, your PLA, and whatever else it said down there. TPU and PVA. That could be just like, hey, that's what I print on this. Kind of crappy, but I just don't want to give it the build volume yet. And I'm already trying to find, you know, I'm already wanting to send that back to get a bigger one. But I'm not sold on the quality. That's the only thing. Like, do I want to dick around with a whole bunch of shit just to make it print well? And then not have the customability because it doesn't run Clipper and all that stuff, and I'm stuck in you know, Anycubic software ecosystem. I don't think I know enough about it all to make like a huge judgment call on that. Like, it's kind of rough, right? Because if we knew more about it, and it's just like, yeah, it really is just freaking quality. As far as that can be changed by settings and all that stuff. Then, you know, that would be a moot point, right? Like, it wouldn't really matter. Okay, and that's the other thing. Does it really matter how much customability does it that I could do, as long as it does the AMS whenever I actually need it for that size? While I mean, that would only be, there's too much. It's too much. Because I only really care about the AMS until I get mine built out. That's honestly the really only reason that I care about having AMS, is while I figure out, because that I'm guessing this build's gonna take a lot longer than I would like it to take. Like, I want it to be just build it out and be done in like a month. Like, that's probably not gonna realistically happen. We're probably looking like a 6-month ordeal. And then I could actually have AMS printing with this while that's happening, and then I actually have the build volume. And hey, what if but I don't know, I'm sure you've seen the stuff like where people are printing on their smaller printers because, like, why spend, well, like, look, the Giga, right? The Giga Storm has 4 beds, independent beds, so that way you could only heat one if you need to. But it's also still 400. Perfect weld, just keep them all, and I wouldn't care. I don't know. I think I would do that if I knew that this was going to work out. But the fact that, like, it's hindering me from buying parts if I keep one of them, that's the big issue. I think that's the big issue to me. Now, in a few months, it won't really matter. But at the same time, am I going to get, like, am I going to just have a printer that I don't really use at all? Then, like, did I just spend $400 on something that I'm not going to use in 3 months or 4 months? If things don't pop off, you know? I have to pee really bad. Right? See, that's the thing. That's the other thing. I think that's a huge... I think that's the what if. Me sending this one back, and then getting this one is me saying, because really I'm going for build volume, and I actually want the build volume like ASAP. Because, for instance, for skin art, if I wanted to make this size, it's gonna be like a little look smaller, right? Because like trying to fit in, let's see. Trying to put in 3 more letters in this size is not going to be the way to go. Like for me to print it right now, which I can do, I'd probably put skin, get the, you know, print art, and I don't want to glue it together, so I would well, only because I just don't want the glue to fail, or the epoxy. I don't know how epoxy works on this, but the epoxy would probably be fine. But I would probably glue or epoxy and then also have screws holding it together. I think so. Like, okay, here's the other thing. Just stick with what I have. I have this one and I have the other one coming. Or I could just stick with this one, not get the Centauri, and just start working on the build, and then just go from there. That's one option right there. The first option is just keep this, cancel Centauri, start building. That frees up 400 bucks, 420 bucks. Well, let's just say 380 bucks, because of the filament that I already started using. They're probably going to be like, well, you got to pay for the filament, right? Which is that's not I mean, like, that's, what is that? That's not out of like, oh my god, that I can't believe they're doing that to me. You know what I mean? Like that makes sense. Oh, nice. So there's that option. Okay. Then I would be working on, then I would have 2 machines and I'd be working on the third one. And that'll be like the full big build that I want with the tool changer, blah, 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 blah. And that'll actually be at a time that I could afford all the stuff and it won't really matter. I could slowly buy the parts now, like piece by piece. Like, all right, let me buy the control board that I need, and like we'll work on, you know, the frame and stepper motors with the control board, and just start figuring crap out and figure out how this all stuff works while I have a printer already. And I'm not waiting till, when are we supposed to get it? Like June? Like it's supposed to ship at the end of April, I think. Is it the end of April or May? I don't even remember. Yeah, when is it coming? Hold on. Do you remember? I don't remember. Let me truck through the printer stuff real quick. Okay, so the other crazy thing. Yeah, I know. I don't even know anymore. That's the thing. That was from Soval. Oh, here we go. When did we order it? I don't even remember when we ordered it, man. Skin, what's... Okay, yeah, the same thing. I know we ordered around the same time. Well, within the same time frame, right? Skin, what's going on? I'm running through some... For reals? That's terrible. That sucks ass. So, are we in the third batch? I think we're in the third batch, right? Okay, yeah, I ordered mine and it said, well, I definitely ordered it sooner than that, but mine says like, so it's showing me Eastern time at 10:28. So if this is by Eastern Standard Time, we would be in this section and pretty fucked. Oh yeah, all times are in Eastern Standard Time. So we're pretty freaking that this is son of a gun. Now, like you said though, if these guys are starting to get theirs already, we may be bumped into the April section, which would be cool. Or, you know, earlier. And that's what's rough. That's what's rough about this. Like the timing in here is like the timing of if it ships here, like I wouldn't really need, honestly, if it ships here, like, because in June it won't matter. It won't matter on what I buy. I mean, it does matter because like it stops me from getting out of debt, but I could afford to just be like, oh, look at that printer, I want that printer. Giga Storm, who gives a crap, I'm buying it. Wait a minute, what do we know about the print quality of this bad boy? Okay, I gotta stop looking at this. I think I should be happy. What do you think? Oh my gosh. See, it says it. The fact that it just says it makes me want to buy it. Gosh dang it, this is jacking me up. Okay. Let's just take the AMS off the table because in a couple months it won't matter because we're looking at getting a tool changer. Building a tool changer. Building a machine that has a tool changer. So that's happening and it'll probably take 6 months to happen. So I'll just not be able to multicolor print until then. And this will be fine. I'll probably send the other one back. Let's just hit this. I believe the Neptune 4 Max, if I'm not mistaken, printed better than the other one. I guess the one thought would be only having one machine that could multicolor print kind of sucks. But, and it does suck that AMS's without tool changers takes forever to print. That kind of sucks. But it could be a necessary thing. Because what if that other printer is just taken up and I just be like, you know what? Where's the... You know what I mean? What if I did have like... Okay, well this doesn't really show. But what if I did need to print like a whole crap load of small things in multicolor? And then that's where we would use less filament to print the smaller stuff at multicolor, right? Like this. Oh, there we go. Right, what if I had to print a whole bunch of these? This wouldn't really be a problem printing multicolor. And if my other printer is already printing something, this could just be an avenue. This is just an option. Ah, what is it? What do we do? Send it back, grab this one, or grab the Neptune 4. Have the build size that I want. Be done with it. Wait for the Centauri to come to have the smaller build that can do everything else. Do I need 3 printers? To be fair, I do like messing around with stuff. You got a bunch of ads. Okay, good thing, because I just went through a whole circle and came back, and now I'm like back at this thing. Let me know when you're back. When are you back? Back and ready for more. I haven't even started playing yet. Maybe I should play and talk at the same time. Play and talk at the same time. Hopefully it works out. Now that I have less time to worry about. Are you back and ready for more? Bow, bow. Bow, bow. We've gotten 10 ads since you start. Holy crap. Okay, maybe the only crappy thing, since I don't have fiber, because the guy won't respond skin. I was gonna say you could hop over to the YouTube, but at the same time, it's so much more delayed. So much more delayed. Like way delayed. What the fuck is this right here? Why is this all up in my screen right there? That doesn't even make any sense. What is that? I mean, it's from Discord. Why is it there? The hell is that about? Okay. Here's one more caveat. So I want to buy a couple. Dude, where's the mouse at? I want to buy a couple instant funded accounts to see if I can't just punch out some. Dude, so from what I understand, Ola Prime also now has a crypto section.
Okay.
You could buy a funded account for $130 something, and you can't lose like 200. But you can start taking payouts after getting to $20. Kind of want to do that. But they are coming out with whoa.
Evo harvesters are now available.
We got bad guys over there.
Watch it, grenade! Fire! Shatter the prey shield. Return. Echo's got an angle. Moving there.
Done. So, back to my cool dilemma. Am I just being impatient? Let's just talk about it. Am I being impatient with the build size, build volume? I'm gonna build one anyways at that build volume. So does it really matter if I get it? So unless it has the capabilities like I was talking about for,
Medkit here. Syringe here.
unless it has the capability of AMS, I guess that takes out the Neptune 4, because that's a an upgraded ordeal. I'd have to customize, do all kinds of craziness just to do it, right?
Barrel stabilizer here. Level 2.
So why should I buy the Neptune 4 if that's the case? So Neptune 4 Max is already out of the running. The
Optics here. Close range.
Anycubic Cobra, I think, stays on the table because of the AMS. Like, I want to buy it
Just a sec.
because of the AMS.
Need a new angle on this.
My hiccup is the quality. My only hiccup is the quality. Right? I mean, I know, like, if not, you would have went with the bamboo. See? I feel like that's the thing, right? Because, like, if you're going to be stuck in their, whatever it's called. If we're going to be stuck in a, what's that called?
Ready, set, go.
In a, a specific platform, then why not just get the bamboo, right?
Current angle sucks. Switching it up.
Other than it's legitimately super expensive in comparison, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong though.
Let's go there.
New kill leader. Throwing jump pad.
And like that's the whole reason that we kind of started that's why the bamboo's not on the table, because of the closed down system. Or at least that's the reason why it's not on the table for me. I don't want the closed down system, and that is my hiccup with the Anycubic. So I guess, you know what? Okay, well then the Neptune is back on the table in the sense that, nah, I don't know. I could just build the AMS. That's a long process. It sounds like it's crazy, but that is a process that could happen,
Take a break if you're old. Machine people. The next break.
later on when I need it.
Replicator being delivered.
Sending a replicator down to us.
Object here. Close range.
Want it?
Extended light mag here.
He took the site, so no.
Frame tag. Take him down.
Rezzing.
Hit the ejector seats.
Tag some prey. Opening fire on our prey.
Someone else is over there.
Warning. Movement in progress.
I think I hear bad guys this way. Hells yeah. Half the squads are toast.
Follow me.
Yo, we should def check out that care package.
Team's still there. They ported up
Let's check out.
somewhere that way. Yeah, right here.
It's go time.
Prey are making a lot of noise there. Prey spotted over there. Spotted. Prey tag. Take him down. Firing. Getting a fresh angle.
Care package over there. Got trouble here.
I'm down. That's on me.
I'm gonna res.
Come on, compadre. Get up. Come on, come on, come on.
Bins have been restocked.
Thanks. I aim to die old. Recharging my shield.
So what do you think? I guess I could stay with what I have and then eventually build. One just moved left on the bottom there.
Replicator incoming. Could have used one of these growing up.
One to my right. Oh, right here, right here. I gotta pee already again. $13 points earned. I have to pee.
Enemies right here.
This won't hurt. Hold on. Attention. Delivering care package.
All right, option wise. I don't know if you're here still, but there's an option of send the plus back, grab the Neptune 4 Max because it has the build volume that I would like. It runs Clipper, and I can build an AMS at some point in time for it.
Where I grew up, everything wanted to kill me. This will be relaxing.
Boom. Then I have a size that I want right away, and then I'll have the Centauri carbon for whatever, you know, I want to do with that.
I'm the show master. It's my show now. I love this part. Olé!
That guy almost came. That guy almost came.
Little cucarachas.
Honestly, part of me just wants to just not buy the Centauri at this point. You know what? I should hit him up and be like, what's the, like, if I'm taking a, like a full price hit on the, what's it called, then I guess that just tells me just to keep it.
You're gonna have to move at my speed to make the next ring.
First blood. That's one way to find out you're the prey. Taking a new angle. Wait, me, darling. The ring is cold. We've hit some serious ground to cover. Play over here. Sure. Charge tower here. This is like that. Please don't. Me and you are down. They're hitting me.
Attention.
Shield.
Evo harvesters are online.
Oh, I just fell. I'm dumb. Sorry. I fell. Oh my god. I feel like if I keep the one that I have, like, do I need the Centauri?
I went up a level. Oh, I can pick an upgrade now. Cool. I grabbed my upgrade, team people. Attention. Salvage our teammate's banner.
Wait, what?
Respawn beacon over there.
Sounds good. Is it? I'm confused now. Can everybody just... Oh, wait a minute. Everybody can craft the banners, just it doesn't come with the thing, right? That's if you're not a support. Got it. That does have the enclosure. Legit. So do I need to keep this one? And just deal with not having a printer until the... That sounds a long time though. March. Okay, we got all of April and all of May. That's 2 months of not printing. I did see a fly that way.
We're back. You missed us too much.
A fly that way.
Rooted out where the next ring will be. Check your map. Moving to Echo for a better angle.
In all seriousness, now that I know that I want to build the Core XY, big volume thing,
Optics here.
probably not necessary to buy one.
Barrel stabilizer here. Level 3.
Backpack here. Level 1. Don't worry, it won't slow you down.
Crafting. Feels good to make stuff.
If I mean, I could send this one back and build buy the big volume one that I want.
I picked up the enemy scent. Mark them on your map. Prey spotted over there.
Right? Which is pretty close to the same price. I could buy the Neptune 4 Max. I just have to double check to make sure that the quality is at least the same, right? If that's the case, I think we're fine. What? Am I getting to run faster also? That's crazy.
Look, prey there with level 2 shield. Someone gave that prey level 2 shield.
So I guess that's the question. Do I just send it back, get the big volume one? As long as it has a quality that I would like to have.
Perhaps we shift our orbit this way. Spotted what we've got a mark there. A black shot away. Check this sweet angle.
Half the squads are toast.
Taking fire. I'm down. That's how you
Yo, replicators coming in for a landing.
I'm down. Need help.
Come on.
There's a guy above us now. They had the return thing of whatever her name is
Recharging shield. Echo.
up here. Or unless it actually, unless it was the sound of it going away. It could have been the sound of it going away.
I'm going that way. Come if you want. Echo's got an angle. Moving there.
Got an enemy out there.
Let's head in that direction, darlings. Sure. Watch my back. I'm healing.
I hear somebody pretty close, just the FYI. I want to say, okay, well, I can't anymore. I want to say it was somewhere right in here, but
Watch my back. I'm healing.
What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on this whole situation?
That prey level 2 shields. They're alone.
Deal with the size that I have, knowing that it's a good printer and printing fine, or attempt to get the bigger printer
Shattered the prey's shield.
for
Wounded the prey.
approximately close to the same price that has, shoot,
We're already inside the ring.
let's just say at least 4.5 inches more build volume for almost the same cost.
Care package. Sweet.
Optics here. Mid-range.
Ooh.
Care package over there. Open supply bin over there.
So I feel like if I just keep, what I have, then I might as well just get rid of the freaking. Are we gonna stick over there, or do you want me to stay here?
Champion's no longer part of the data pool, darlings.
Attention, all 3 bins have been restocked.
Let's go there.
Word.
I leveled up. Ooh, what upgrade should I pick? These upgrades gonna give me a serious level.
Oh,
Dibs.
Replicator incoming.
The ring's close. We've got a whole minute to dawdle.
thank ya.
Look, prey there with level 2 shields. With one more in this pack. Tag some prey. Opening fire on our prey. Shattered the prey's shield. Down another squad. We're good. Or they're bad. Or both.
Go that way.
Whoa.
You kill leader.
Got a helmet here, amigos.
Backpack here. Level 2.
In progress.
Taking fire.
Whee.
Care package being delivered.
Helmet here. Stupid things getting in the way of my headshots.
Recharging shields.
Defend here.
All right. That's the question.
My gut says to avoid that area.
Ah, that's out of this world.
Go for the bigger volume. Build an AMS with maybe the Neptune. If it has Clipper, I'll have to double check. And if the thing is fine.
I'm going that way. Come if you want. Replicator incoming. Could have used one of these growing up. Backpack here. Optics here. Close range. Extended energy mag here. Level 3.
Like, to be fair, I don't think I need the Centauri if I have what I have now. What is that?
Prey there. Wrapped in level 3 shield. Running with the full squad.
I saw someone, and I
Team.
don't think they're selling
See at least 2 people.
Prey there. Wrapped in level 3 shield. Running with the full squad. Let's go there. Tag, getting shot at. Shatter the prey's shield. Tag some prey.
Dug out.
Grab the mark. Recharging my shield. Wait your time. One last song. Just try and hide with that tiny tag on you. Shatter the prey's shield. I'm down.
Come on, compadre, get up. Come on, come on, come on. That's the last of the bandidos. Booyah!
Floating our way to the top.
Healing up. Echo owes you one for saving his meal ticket.
45 seconds.
Over here.
Or we could just
Follow
walk
me.
it.
Cancel that. That's another squad shooting at us. Hope they suck at it. Recharging shields. You can.
Listo?
Fast yourself. Here's a pick me up.
Shields recharging. Watch my back. I'm healing. Bomb force for shooting at me. Shields recharging. Getting a fresh angle. Just a second. Healing up. Taking fire.
Damn, I suck. The guy's out there. Oh, you got him? Sweet.
All those hooligans are down for the count. Final 2. That's how we do.
Prey right here. This way. Let's go. Forget it. Bad guy. Outsider orbit. They're shooting at me. They're firing a bomb this way. Enemy here. Shatter the prey's shield.
Reloading.
Recharging shield. Being shot at. Broken enemy shield. We're shooting.
He's got time.
Took him down.
15-minute countdown.
Reloading. Recharging my shields. Getting shot at.
Yeah. Thank you for the carry, guys. I was, I don't know what I did. I might have did a little bit. I don't know how much I did, though. I probably didn't do much, though. Ah. Go 1P again. Go 1P again. Oh, it's talented again.
Safety first, team.
Talent again. Nice.
That's a name.
The build enclosure. Then if I stick with that, do I really need the one I have without getting the bigger one? See the dilemma? Like, I haven't printed things for like 2 days. I gotta work on skins. That's probably going to be a 2-system setup now, because I don't have the bigger build volume.
Hold on to your neck. Let's head in that direction.
No. It's a thing. That's a thing.
Target spotted. There.
I shock. A body landed nearby.
Attention. First blood.
First blood.
Bowboys are shooting at me. Broken enemy shield.
Countdown.
Broken enemy shield. Reload. Shields recharged. Oh, boy. You are down.
Pity. 1 minute until a nearby ring closes. Leaving a beware. I've added a variable.
Got the banner. Should head to the beacon. 45 seconds. Or we could just walk it.
Evo harvesters unavailable.
Yo, crack the enemy shield.
Taking fire. They downed me.
Oh no. I'm running.
Charge your shields. Come on, come on. Ring closes in 10. Got a jet. Got the banner. Should head to the beacon. Maybe I should patch myself up. It is low. Yo, I leveled up. Yo, we should def check out that care package.
We're back. You've missed us too much.
Grab an upgrade, let's go.
I control death. It does not control me. I've discovered the location of the next ring. Check your map.
I mean, that's a serious question.
Extended energy mag here. Level 2.
If I get the Centauri carbon, what's the point of having the one I have now? It has a little bit bigger of a print volume.
Shotgun here.
Medkit here. Barrel stabilizer here. Level 2.
Optics here. Mid-range.
Dibs.
Do I really need the other one if I already have the Centauri carbon?
Shake a leg. We've only got a minute, and the ring's right there.
Fire! Broken enemy shield.
Faster, faster, faster!
Being shot at.
Trap set and waiting. Take a deep breath.
Shields recharging. Reloading. They're shooting at me.
Ring's around the corner, and we've got 30 seconds.
Craft a subject.
This way. Unleashing my singularity. On fire.
It's go time!
Spam bots are shooting at me.
Getting shot at.
Recharging. Oh, enemy here.
Charging on my
Get
shield.
here.
Oh, jeez. No. No. All right. Does the Neptune 4 use Clipper? Speed up printing with Clipper. No! GG's. Okay. So now we need to figure out what is the goodness of the Centauri carbon.
Meat bin restocking complete.
That means Centauri. What? What was it? Neptune 4 Max. It's no longer on pre-order.
Hey, let's go already!
If you're with me, I'm with you. Introducing your champion.
If you don't like what you see, put a bag over your head. Enough lying around, we drop it.
Dang. Would she be happy? Never mind. I'll just grab it when it respawns. Should I snipe?
We've got 45 seconds. If you don't got robotic legs,
Attention.
you need to move.
Evo harvesters are online.
Gotta hop up here. Select fire. Dibs.
Barrel stabilizer here. I need a level 1. Boosted loader. Barrel stabilizer here. Level 2.
Gracias.
There's an extended energy mag here. So, like a capacitor.
Level 3.
Target spotted.
It's moving. Come on. I designed it to hurt anyone outside of it.
Whoa. Doesn't that mean that people are cheating?
Backpack here. Level 1. Don't worry, it won't slow you down.
Care package coming in. Backpack here. Next is here. Ali. Cargo bag. Extended heavy mag here. Level 3.
Wonder if I should kept the wingman or go with the wingman.
Rest easy now. My ultimate's charged.
Throwing jump pad.
Back yourself up. It's gonna get messy.
I leveled up. Ooh, what upgrade should I pick?
Standard stock here. Level 2. Barrel stabilizer here.
No wingman this time. No wingman this time.
Yo, got an upgrade. You should
Attention.
try it
The
sometime.
kill leader has been eliminated.
Well, I feel like I should grab the 301.
Standard
I mean, not
stock
the
here.
301, but
Barrel stabilizer here. Level 3.
Gracias.
I got you. Now keep moving.
Ready, set, go!
bins are open. I'm gonna try and grab this thing. Hopefully they're not still there.
Let's go that way.
do we do about... Ah! What do we do? So lost. I don't feel like I need 3 printers yet.
Shield battery here. New kill leader? Not for long, pal.
Let's enemy over there.
See someone out there. 45 seconds till ring close, amigos. Don't
I
leave me
think I
carry.
hear an enemy this way. Let's go that way.
Do I need 3?
Shield battery here.
Ring's moving. Come on. I designed it to hurt anyone outside of it. Thank you. Please examine your map.
Anytime.
I have found the next location
Care
of the
package
ring.
over there. Let's get on that.
Care package being delivered.
Yo, we should def check out that care package.
I just hung up a call with my girlfriend so that we can get this done.
Sounds good. I hope that I do okay then.
It's been nice and quiet. Can I have heal?
Beginning ring countdown. Attention. Loot bins have been restocked.
Left wall of ring.
This one?
Let's go over here.
Up here. Okay.
Crawl up the wall slowly, but let's get height.
Team right here.
Someone's out there. They're far.
They're kind of like right about there.
Let's go over there.
There's a guy coming up. They're fighting out there.
Way out there.
I don't know why I shot. Why? I don't know what the hell I was doing.
You're gonna dome one. You just didn't this time.
That's
That
yes. It happens.
Please examine your map. I have found the next location of the ring. Extended light mag here. Extended. Never so heavy ammo here. Hostile over there.
Optics here. Mid range.
Reload. Enemy spotted. I'm spotted. Taking fire.
Shield battery here.
Shield battery. Extended activation here.
Sounds like these are closed.
Reloading. We've got trouble. Fire in the hole.
There's a guy here as well. There's one right here. Oh my gosh, he's broken. No, where's Bigfoot?
That's how it goes. Usually
It's-
you have a team that does nothing and then you just lose.
Yeah.
I deserved it.
Same.
Replicator on its way
I should have. I don't know what I was doing.
Maybe you should have. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like, I should have killed the guy that I was shooting.
We're the same rank. I can give you advice.
Yes, you can. Oh, yeah, look at this guy.
Let's run it.
Don't worry, I got a squad mate's banner.
Don't res me, I gotta piss.
Oh, I have to piss too.
I'll hold it.
I'm
that
holding. I'm holding.
shit for you, Lifeline.
I mean, he's a golfer, so I like golfers. I'm on the golf kick
Dude, I
now.
hate golfers.
It's freaking hard as hell. There's a team over there.
Go to Topgolf 3 times. It's not that hard.
You know, Top Golf is fun. I like that.
Yeah, you know what I like? Not
Care package over there. Let's get on that.
residential areas.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna try to grab some stuff here. Hopefully.
7 left.
Who knows? This guy could be like scratch golfer.
No way anybody plays Apex and is a good golfer.
You might be right. You might be right. I might. Yes.
Defense is complete.
You're spawning someone out there. Arcstar.
Enemy idea.
This is team right here as well.
Shake a leg. Only got a minute. And the ring's right there.
Listen up, I'm getting shot at. Reloading. 45 seconds until ring closure. Tag. Hostile over there. Broke their shield now. Reloading.
Third.
Just giving my
Coming to you right now.
Kill him. One more. There's a new team. Who is that?
Oh my gosh.
There's a new team. I think you run.
Oh, he did not make it. GG's. Maybe so.
He
Maybe
spent
so.
More time on Apex.
He might. GG's. Okay.
Let's do this.
Can we do the blah 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 after? I'm ready now.
Do I even need the one I have? If I get the Centauri.
Introducing your champion.
You better run from Gibraltar.
Here we go. Let's check out that way. Here goes nothing.
Watch out. Landed near me.
Oh, sorry.
Round 1.
Took down a foe.
Attention. First blood.
My shield.
Got our first worm here.
I'm glad you could shoot because I missed all of those shots. I'm sorry. That was terrible.
Killed an enemy.
Reloading. Reinforcing my shield.
Enemy shield broken. Last member's down. One squad closer to winning.
I leveled up. Hells yeah. I should pick an upgrade. Grab an upgrade.
Extended light mag here.
Let's go.
Level 2.
Want it?
Moving. Closing.
Private SMG here. Both SMG here. Get some healing.
Gotta hop up here. Select fire.
Get some healing.
Heads up. Package coming in.
Dun, 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 dun. Dang.
Shotgun bolt here. Level 3.
Hitting the eject button.
Optics here. Mid range.
I need it. Thanks. Glad we could help each other.
Jury is still out on you, but you're welcome. Extended heavy mag here. Level 3.
Energy ammo here.
Dibs.
Alright, I switched to the wingman. I'm already not hitting stuff, so I might as well make each hit count. You know, at least the hits that I do get might do something. I can't believe it. Oh man, if you could see my point of view of the fight, of me trying to shoot the guy. I'm so glad he won because, oh my gosh. Yeah, it could be one of those, you know, single shot weapon days. Who knows? Who knows? Jeepers.
There's enemies in the area. Let's lock down this area.
Hold on. Crafting.
Round 2. Beginning ring countdown. Attention. Supply ship inbound. Replicator being delivered.
Yo, replicators coming in for a landing.
We should attack there. Call it a hunch.
Faster, faster, faster!
Let's go get him.
Over there. Target spotted.
Focus up.
Not enough spotted. Firing. Broken enemy shield. Hostile spotted. Reloading.
Need to protect.
Broke the
Reloading.
whatever her name is.
Eyes on here.
45 seconds. Or we could just walk it.
Heads up. You're gonna adjust this my mobile shield.
Target over there.
Someone's out there! Faster, faster, faster!
Heard that.
Rings pulling up.
Saw that! Bad dudes over there!
Stopped.
I need energy ammo. Replicator coming down.
Ultimate, anybody need energy ammo?
Looks like we're out of the game. Ring's coming in a minute, but it's close. Reloading.
Zip line over there.
Too close to the ring and it collapses on us at 45.
Arc star. Frag out.
Throwing arc star. Hostile over there.
Watch out! Watch out! There's people inside of here.
We clamp down. We stick together.
Phasing.
Ring shrinks at 10.
They spotted me. I'm taking shots.
Under attack. Reloading.
Need to recharge my shield.
Busted him. I'm down. Buster down.
Care package being delivered.
Care package coming in. Crafting. Give me a sec.
Okay, okay.
Care package.
They're going your direction.
Care package over there.
Round 4. Beginning ring countdown.
Yeah, I'm inside the next ring.
Replicator being delivered.
Got a replicator incoming. One minute until ring close. Ring's not that far. Seconds. Just 10 seconds. Copy that.
Danger near you.
Well, we're told that the hit the buildings and explosion, fire, and an hour and a half later, the North Tower and the buildings collapsed due to structural fires. The problem is that we don't have large gradual deformations associated with collapses. Fires in high-rise have never brought down
the enemies.
steel
Picked up our teammate's banner.
high-rise building at all, ever. And what we have, unfortunately, is the evidence in the Twin Towers and the third skyscraper to collapse that day, which most people don't know anything about. Pictures of controlled demolition.
Nice try.
Straight down into its own.
I need energy ammo.
Alright, we're going with one more game.
this out. We put money into this account at the March of
That voice in their head. Trust it.
Mate, I wasn't born to be subtle. Take a look at this huge.
I haven't found my limit.
This is your champion. Another day, another road.
I'm the Joe Master, which should go without saying. Can you feel this? Mira, we should check that out.
Oh, it's Nooks again. I don't even know how to say your name, but you were kicking butt last game. It was freaking awesome. Oh, the wingman's over there. Alright, well. It is what it is. Oh no, am I gonna make it? I'm not gonna make it. I'm scared.
Got our first worm food, compadres.
1 minute and the ring's spitting distance. Howdy, you blokes.
Medkit here. R99 here. She's fast like me.
Evil
Light ammo.
harvesters
Extended
are
light
now
mag here.
available.
Level 2. Rings around the corner and we've got 30 seconds. Optics here. Close range.
So confusing.
Let's go. I'm the only real champion.
Quick ring up his backpack here. Level 2.
Dun, 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 dun.
Extended light mag here. Level 2.
Got us a care package coming in. Got some extra supplies here, pal.
Hey, I leveled up. Got a big upgrade. Yo, got an upgrade. You should try it sometime.
About to explode this hole.
Dun, 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 dun.
Heavy mag here.
Care package over there. Let's get optics here. Mid range.
I need it. Crafting, but keeping focus.
New kill leader. Show off.
Let's regroup here.
Oh, I heard him. Juicing me shields.
Attention. The kill leader has been eliminated.
Got an extended energy mag here. Level 2.
Yeah, I could use that. Oops, never mind.
Let's regroup here. Crafting, but keeping focus. I could use optics for marksman.
Beginning ring countdown.
Good, we're inside.
Replicator being delivered.
Replicators on the way, amigos.
Fine here. Keeping an eye on that spot over there.
New kill leader appointed.
Got us a new kill leader. Wouldn't mind saying good day to him.
Let's pick a fight over here.
We've got trouble. Enemy spotted over there. Watching that direction.
Hey, let's fight here.
Enemy healing.
Moving that way.
They should just give up.
Three, whole team's right there.
Bad guys here.
10 seconds to the ring. It's close at least.
Reloading.
Half the squads remain.
Warning.
Oh, I heard him.
In progress.
Ring's coming in. They spotted me. I'm taking contact with Marshall.
Engage. Oh, that hurt.
I'm hurt. Using a Phoenix kit.
Recharging
Care
the shield.
package being
Charging
delivered.
on my shields. Reloading.
Package coming in. Portal.
Yo, cracked an enemy shield.
Recharging me shields.
Frag out.
Another team.
Downed one.
Attention.
We just
Food
finished that
bins have
guy.
been restocked.
Must go faster.
Opening fire. Reloading.
Down that one.
Rings not far.
Charging on my shields.
Let's go over there.
Hit the ejector.
Sure we're not alone here.
Charging shields. Come on. Yo, crafting over here. Got the bag. Should head to the beacon.
Not sure. Hostile over there.
Charging on my shields.
Another squad down. Point jumping.
Destroying one of those respawn beacons.
Need to recharge my shields.
Down.
Dang. Jeez.
Attention. Delivering care package.
All right, I think we call it there. That's it. Done for the night. Father loves. Peace. What to do, folks? What to do? this is full? Is it a combination of both? Dun, 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 dun. And if you're here, I did order the filament for your stuff. I think it said it shipped already. hopefully that comes soon so we can get printing on yours. Probably start working on the CAD stuff tomorrow.
Perspective, I'm the deepest in the cut. Everybody tuning in, but this is just for us now. We know I ain't ballin' yet. Always wanna holler, oh no, I don't call them back. Girl, let me see you hold it down, we gon' have a blast. Cause I just wanna know what you gonna do with all of that. Ain't gotta say a word, I know what's up. You can have it all, watch me rip it off. I'll admit it, you got me feeling hella loved. Even when it's going down, know that we gon' live it up. Young shot caller, always been a baller. Know that you the one. Feel it in my heart, yeah, I won't stop charging. We going
Neptune 3 Max is a fantastic printer, and I absolutely loved it the moment I got it out of the box because it would let me print absolutely huge things such as life-size busts. But this video is about the Neptune 4 Max, so in this case I say it's a very large format acrylic printer at a fairly competitive price. I'm sorry to say that's probably as positive as I'm going to get throughout this whole review, because the Neptune 4 Max is probably as positive at a fairly competitive price. I'm sorry to say that's probably as positive as I'm going to get throughout this whole review, because the Neptune 4 Max has not been a fun printer to use before. Hi, I'm Ross, and this is Printing Cav3. Now, the market for this product is very niche already. Most people are happy with entry level. Some enjoy the benefits of normal class printers, which is typically anything above 300mm cubed for the build area. This thing has a build area of 420mm squared and a build height of 418mm, which is nearly half a metre. But those aware of the Neptune 3 will know we've actually lost 2 centimetres in height, and that's mostly due to the height of the large part cooling fan attached fully across the x-axis movement line. And whilst that height is hardly missed, the lack of increasing the height to match the previous generation printer shows firsthand that this whole design, like all the Neptune 4 series printers, is little more than the same Neptune 3 with some parts and software added to swiftly match the composition. Check out my other Neptune 4 reviews for another echo of how these products all feel quite rough. Now, if you're new here, you may think you're just being anti-Elegoo, but honestly, if you think that, go and check out my review summary of all the resin printers available right now, and in every size and price category, Elegoo clearly takes the win. And that's because Elegoo are first and foremost a resin printer brand. They not only know what they're doing in that area, but in most cases they're leading the charge in that area. But when it comes to FDM, it does feel like they're making them mostly for the sake of expanding their product range and selling them pretty much on their brand name alone. However, this is a review, so let's cover the necessities. It has a few call-out features you should be aware of. The only ones I like are the integrated lights, with one in the crossbar at the top of the printer and one built into the print head, lighting up the nozzle itself. And when it comes to inspecting prints, that is handy, and I hope other brands implement this. But that is the sole advancement they've brought to the 3D printing technology as a whole, in my opinion. Now, because it's a bed slinger, you will need to assemble it, and they do give you a nice guide on the USB drive showing you how to use it. It's about as hard as an IKEA flat pack, and it takes about an hour to complete. The difficulty is mostly in getting to some of the higher up parts, like the spool holder, which is neatly on top. I actually use this step to get it on plate. And while printing at this size is cool, the one thing that you seriously need to consider is the size of this. As already shown in my Neptune 3 video, and this is no different, you can see the physical dimensions of the printer online on the website. You also need to consider how far forward and back the bed will move during a print, because I use kitchen countertops in my workshop, and even that is not easy for a Neptune 4 Max to sit on with the bed at its furthest front back, because I have a wall back. Now luckily in my workshop I do have one area that's double this depth that I actually use in the printer during the review. But once you get it built, just mount the filament into the spool holder and feed it through the run-out sensor. This works fine as it did in my testing. Once the back end of the filament runs through the sensor, the printer will pause and allow you to stop. Leveling is semi-automated, but I suggest you ignore some of the guide you get with the printer and watch my leveling tips in my Neptune 4 video if you're new to leveling. It's the same process here, just a bit longer because of the extra 2 cogs on this huge build plate. Everything on this printer is controlled by the little screen, which just magnetizes to a holster on the side, and I do like this design because you can just pull the controller close to you and operate the printer with a more handheld device. Though this does make me wish that this printer's added Wi-Fi functionality allowed me to do similar on a remote phone app, which Elegoo at this point just don't have. And unfortunately, in my case, I actually built this and had no response from the touchscreen out of the box. It was Uncle Jesse who helped me diagnose how stupid I was being for not doing what should now be a pretty basic check. So, on his advice, I cracked open the controller module to find that one of the cables was loose. Popped this back in, and that was all sorted. And speaking of the great Uncle Jesse, and he is a great guy, and I don't just mean his channel, he's actually a super helpful guy too to so many people in the community. But speaking of thinking, you might be wondering why the thumbnail says, I beat Uncle Jesse. And honestly, it's because, well, he's Mr. Elegoo. He seems to get all the Elegoo products first, and yeah, I'm going to be honest about it. I'm just really jealous. I want to play Windows World sooner than him. But in this case, I haven't seen anything from him about Cars 4 Max, and the day I got it, I decided, hey, I should do a live stream and boxing about it, just to get content for it. But when I realised how much I had on in my life at that point, I decided against it. So, well, the reason for the thumbnail is I just didn't want a good thumbnail to go to waste. So have a go at me in the comments for clickbait, whilst remembering that I'm trying to save you money and help you with your buying choices, and it costs you nothing to watch these videos. Right, back to having a go about this printer. So, one thing I want to whinge about is the build point. This is fine for adherence, it's your standard texturized PVI plate, but with something this size, it would have been nice to have some way to guide it into place on the heater itself. Because aligning something this big is tricky alone, and it's quite ouchy when it's still hot. Just like the rest of the Neptune 4s, this runs on clicker firmware. And look, I've got a limited idea of how this will benefit the end user. Apparently it's just more powerful than some older firmwares, and it's much of what allows us more accurate and faster prints. But really, to me, it's just the one that's hot right now, and because it's popular, you're more likely to be able to perform advanced level tweaks if you want to by following the guides of others because it's more well known. But honestly, I'm not interested in any of that tinkering mark. I just want cool printed stuff. But one of the things it apparently does, and I've no idea if this is from the stock firmware or an Elegoo tweak, is allow the X and Y belts to find home without a dedicated switch. Uncle Jesse did mention he had some noise issues with this printer out of the box, which a firmware update seemed to solve. But in my case, I didn't experience this issue in the first place, and we both got our printers the same week. Now when it comes to the slicer, you've got Elegoo Pura, which is Elegoo's own version of what is recently become a rather outdated slicing application. Prusa slicer is what the other brands are going on, and it won't take you long using Orca slicer, which is an offshoot of Prusa slicer, to see why. Okay, well actually it's an offshoot of Bamboo Studio, which is an offshoot of Prusa, but the point stands, it's the top slicer right now. But I never got to test it on this printer, as you'll soon see. So after printing the Benchy, which was fine and took about 23 minutes, I decided to finally finish a model I started on my Neptune 3 over a year ago. And that's a life-size bust. Now I had also printed a life-size Wolverine on my Neptune 3, which took over 22 days, and that was for the body alone without the stand. But this was at 0.06mm layers, and it was essentially just the shell only. This Tom Cruise body, sculpted by Sid Naik, was printed on the Neptune 4 Max in just 4 days. And quality-wise, I've got to say, it was incredible. I've had a lot of comments online asking me how I made such detailed FDM prints. But the truth is, it's not that detailed, it's just big, and the pictures were taken far enough away that you can't actually see the layer lines. But it was during my next print, which was intended to be a weapon rack for my 3D printer's bolter, and that was kindly sculpted for me by David War Machine Rock, and you may know him as Exeter Cosplay. You'll have seen him in the big Horus costume in some of my other videos. After starting this print and just going up to bed, I came down the following morning to find that it didn't even lay the first layer correctly, and the print head had a clog so bad that it now resembles the ending of Kira. Now yes, this is my fault for starting a print and not even monitoring the first layer. I could have stopped this with more awareness. But having posted that picture online with the caption "Oops," I'm apparently not the only one having issues like this with the whole Neptune 4 range. And that led me down a whole new path, looking at something I don't normally care about but clearly should: the nozzles in these printers. As I've said before with FDM, I'm generally happy when a printer works out of the box. I don't care what nozzle sizes or types are used. If the printer is made to work at this speed with a single filament color at a time, and it works, I'm happy enough. But in this case, with the size of this printer and this form factor, it's unlikely you're printing small detailed things. So the 0.4mm nozzle you get by default in this is, well, it's kind of stupid. And to make it worse, Elegoo are actually using proprietary nozzle types for all of these printers. And as of right now, at the time of recording, you can't get any of them. So if you want to swap out from a 0.4 to a 0.2, a 0.6, a 0.8, you can't. And that's so dumb, because when it comes to the bigger ones, this printer should have come with one by default. Anyway, with the damaged hot end, I I've tried to heat up the nozzle and remove all of this plastic crap, but it started smoking, and for safety reasons I stopped it rather than thinking, ooh, let me get my camera and film this potential fire ignition. And I contacted Elegoo for support, and I heard nothing from neither my marketing contact or the support. So then I tried swapping the hot end from my Mars 4 Pro to this, but the interface connector is completely different, so that was a waste of an hour. And it was here that I learned just how much of a pain in the arse it is to access these hot ends. And I actually mentioned this in my Neptune 4 video too. You see, where other brands have actually evolved in this generation and made things like proprietary nozzles, they actually give us benefits. Elegoo have this proprietary nozzle, and for no discernible value. In fact, in my case, I've had more issues with these printers than even the Neptune 3s, and it seems I'm not alone. But in trying to fix this myself, I actually went looking for parts. I wanted a whole new hot end if I could get one. And that's when I learned that A, you can't get them for the 4 Max. There's nothing on Elegoo's site. And the actual nozzle and thread for the Max is different to the 4, so I can't just swap it over, even if that was the only bit that was faulty. And when I finally did get a response from my contact at Elegoo, they said they'd send a replacement. But today, as I write this, it's the 3-week anniversary of when I first sent the pictures. And at this point, my attitude is, yeah, nah, I'm done with this. And this is sad because Elegoo's customer support is usually great. But if I were a customer and had paid for this and didn't have a clear next step within a week of contact, I'd be done with a brand forever. And whilst, yes, I didn't pay for this printer, here I am 3 weeks later with little more than empty promises. And I'm not waiting anymore. So here you go, Elegoo. Here's your review. And in summary, look, when it works, this printer's decent, but it's also very niche. Chances are, if you want this, then it's for the size of it, and you'll be happy jumping through a few 3D printing hurdles to get it. But this product feels rushed. I'm sorry to say it, but it is what it is. It's not a Neptune 4. It's a Neptune 3S, where they just bolstered on some extra hardware and software to what they already had in the previous generation, and it was just to match the new speed that the competition are coming out. And I can see the proprietary nozzle being an absolute headache because you can't currently do an important and arguably necessary upgrade to the 0.6. And when you do need to replace the nozzle, because these are consumable parts, you'll need to go through Elegoo as the sole supplier for them. And, well, that's annoying. So yeah, look, I'm picking off mine's broken and I've got no way to fix it until Elegoo decides to do
Dude's mad.
and that's enough to turn me off. And mine was free. So if you want this size of printer, then like I said in the intro, this is an affordable way to get it. But I'd personally hold out until we can get a larger nozzle size and we see how much replacement parts will actually cost. Or go buy one of Elegoo's resin printers because, well, they're ace. I want to say thanks for watching and a huge thanks to our channel members who are on the screen now. They get access to this content early along with exclusive videos, direct access to me, priority comment replies and more. Please consider joining them, but if you found this video helpful, I would appreciate you just hit that like button before you leave. And ideally, if you could drop a comment, even if it just says comment, that'll help feed the algorithm and hopefully this video will be seen by more people and that'll help them too. Anyway, you've been watching me, that was my opinion, this is Farhammer Videos, until next time, ta-ta, Farhammer out.
are they starting the video if Marshall hasn't even finished yet?
My original Neptune 4 Max, which I got just before the launch, I had to replace the controller, the print head twice, the print surface, and the logic. Elegoo sent all these parts for free, and installing them wasn't really hard, but fixing a new printer was annoying, and if this was my own printer, I wouldn't have been able to get it done for me. So a lot of the problems result from a mix of hardware and software. The biggest problem with the Max is called the blob of death, and I will show you a blob of death as soon as I figure out how to put the blob. So this is
Alright guys, I think that's it. Peace.